Hello and good evening, folks. It's the WC back here with a World Championship breaking news special report. It's Kobe Bryant's retirement night. He's had the number 8 and the number 24 retired. We knew about this months ago. Kobe is on the fast track to being a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think that there's no doubt about it in people's minds. He holds a lot of the Lakers' individual team record. I think he's top 10 on the NBA's scoring list. The guy's accomplishments as a Laker, a career Laker, and in my mind, probably one of the greatest Lakers of all time. I know people be like, "Oh my God, you can't say that." Well, like he's got to be definitely top 3. I mean, just from where I stand, if you want to put Kareem as number 1, you want to put Magic as number 2, and then Kobe, be my guest. I mean, I'm not really, listing off those guys, and I'm not taking Shaq out of that either. Even though Shaq played for everybody else afterwards, after being with the Lakers, and he's coming over from the Magic, and I'm pretty sure the Magic is still, hurting about that. But this video is not about Shaq, who I think will be in attendance tonight, should be in attendance tonight, at the Staples Center. But I wanted to do this video, alright, more so about the debate. Alright, I wanted to debate this topic with the world, alright, because hopefully this video will reach out to a lot of people. Okay, now this debate has gone on more so with Kobe and Jordan, but I want to put Kobe into the spotlight tonight and talk about Kobe and LeBron. All right. Now, for a lot of people that don't know what went on yesterday, the Wizards game, I'm not going to tell you whether I was there or not. You can just kind of guess if I was there or not. But yesterday, and I'll probably try to put it on the screen, LeBron came out yesterday with these equality shoes, trying to make a political statement. And one thing that I admired about Kobe, all right, and a lot of people don't see it this way. Some people might say this is probably one of the things that kind of hindered his career. One of the small things that hindered his legendary career is that when it came to political activism, Kobe was poker faced. All right, he didn't necessarily stand on one side or the other. Every time that to my knowledge, every time that the Lakers won a championship, he was there at the White House. All right, whether he agreed with the president, sitting president or not, he was there. And that's something that I've always admired about Kobe. It's just something, it's just a subtle thing that Kobe, took his frustrations out. You could just kind of tell by looking at Kobe that he took his frustrations out on the court. Like everything that was going on in his life, we all know what happened with, the whole case with the alleged, rape allegation that happened up there in Colorado. And that basically changed him. You can see in his demeanor that it changed him. And it made him, even more vicious on the basketball court for like the next couple of years after that. That you just kind of had to look back and say, this guy really actually gets it from the mind power of, from the mind power standpoint of channeling your energy to greatness. And I think that Jordan did a lot of that too. I think that Jordan, I'm going to tell you like this. I think that Jordan just kind of created critics. You know what I'm saying? Just created, people saying that he couldn't do something, even though everybody was like, man, this guy is just unbelievable. He can do anything. Now, in the back of his mind, I really do think that he thought up his opposition just to make sure that there was no weaknesses in his game. Now, we can talk about the baseball thing, but, I want this to be a roundtable discussion, but I don't want this to be, a long ass discussion about MJ. I want this to be a discussion about LeBron James. And we're not talking about necessarily championships now. Because I think that LeBron will get at least maybe 2 more, maybe even 3 more before his career is over. So if we're talking about ring for ring, I think that he can either match Kobe or he'll probably come up a little bit shorter than Kobe. All right. But his effect on the game has to be just kind of on the same level. And the reason why I wanted to bring up LeBron more so than Durant and the Warriors, who are basically playing the Lakers tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this video beforehand. So I'll give you images of, maybe a couple of images of Kobe on the screen and his retirement. I'll do that for you guys just to keep you guys up to date with the video, the relevance of the video. But I wanted to ask this question to the people. Like, do you guys see like LeBron James even coming into the same stratosphere as Kobe and his effect on the game? We know that there's good players. There's always been dominant players. But we're talking about like your overall effect on the game of basketball. We're not talking about necessarily putting up triple doubles. We're talking about your effect on basketball. There's something that is missing with LeBron James. All right, maybe it's the activism. Like I brought up I brought up the social justice activism up in this video to invoke the conversation among the NBA fans to basically say, am I wrong for saying that Kobe just wasn't involved enough, or am I right for saying that LeBron is just way too involved in the politics and political game, all right, and invoking it into the game of basketball? Like, this was a deliberate thing, all right. And we had a big discussion in barbershop, and y'all know me, I like to bring up the barbershop, and if I haven't, okay, well, welcome to the barbershop conversation. We talked about white knights and dark knights, all right. And I think that LeBron James is a white knight, and I think that Kobe Bryant is a dark knight. And when I say that, it's just like people just kind of be like, "Oh man, you think that LeBron is a sellout or something?" No, I'm not saying that he's a sellout. I'm saying that he's doing all of this, activism and all this stuff against Trump because he's white knighting. He's looking for some type of acceptance. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for some type of pat on the back from some type of unknown source or some type of unknown place. And then when you look at Kobe didn't give a damn. I mean, like, really, like, when you really look at Kobe's career, when you look at the biggest moments in his career, he did not give a damn, man. All he cared about was winning championships. He didn't care about social activism. He didn't care about, none of that stuff. And you'd be like, okay, well, during Kobe's time in the NBA, it really wasn't an issue. I'll give you that argument. I'll give you that. It probably really wasn't a big thing for Kobe to have to speak up or stand out, and we really don't necessarily know where he stood. All right, but and I know this is a different day and age. This is a different generation. But when it came to just channeling his energy, channeling his frustration, letting his play on the court speak for him, nobody did it better than Kobe. All right, nobody. Shaq didn't do it that well. AI didn't do it that well. Come on now, practice. Are we gonna go there? We know that AI didn't do that. All right. Kobe doesn't have no damn famous soundbite of him just being like practice or any of that stuff. Doesn't have that. What he has is 81-point games, championship rings, dunking on people and showing people how much heart he got. And I'm not even a Laker fan, okay? You guys gotta understand. I know I did a video on Alonzo Ball. I'm not even a Laker fan. I'm a fan of the game at the end of the day. All right? Me being a Wizards fan aside, I'm a fan of the game. And when I saw LeBron come out there on the court last night, bro, I seen him with my own two eyes. Seen him come on the court. I was like, is this guy wearing white and black shoes? And then the guy taps me and says, yeah, he's wearing white and black shoes. It says equality on the back of them, exclusive shoes. I'm sitting over here. I looked at the guy next to me. I was like, do you think that that's necessary in 2017 to, scream out that we need equality as a black millionaire? As a black millionaire on the court, he's screaming out equality when he lives in a gated community away from the community. He looked at me and said, look, you really do have a point when you say that. And I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. I brought that up in the barbershop. People didn't have nothing to say. All right. So this is the reason why I'm bringing it up to you guys. All right. When we're not talking about, this video is a comparison of Kobe and LeBron, not necessarily on the court, because like I just got done telling you guys in the video, because some people just, they kind of gloss over what you say in the video and they don't actually listen to what you said. I said that I think that he's either going to match or come up a little bit shorter than Kobe when it comes to rings. All right, I just believe that, but I think that his effect on the game will mirror it. But at the same time of point, when it comes to being, having an overall effect on the game, do you think that social activism even comes close to being acceptable or something that needs to be inserted into these sports? I think that that's the question I'm really asking here. I think that the answer is clear with what's going on with the NBA. All right, not the NBA, but the NFL. I think that that's clear, a clear-cut example of people not really wanting politics invoked into something that they just want to enjoy, a sporting event. If you haven't noticed, the NFL has not shown the players in the national anthem since the beginning of the season. They haven't shown it at all. All right, and that hasn't saved their ratings, by the way. Hasn't saved them. They've come back a little bit, but not that much. So let me know how you guys feel down below. I think that this is a really productive video. I'm just on the side of, and I'll get my final thoughts on this. LeBron is not he's not a social activist, man. He's just a white knight. That's what he is. He's a white knight in disguise, doing these things for some type of recognition, and he doesn't need to do that because he's already one of the greatest players in the game, one of the greatest players of my generation. And it just seems like he's just kind of, self-destructing, I'm saying, for some type of reason, accepting some type of role of victim, of victimology, which is insane because he's a black millionaire. He's not a victim. You know what I'm saying? The people that are really being victimized are the people that he lives in gated communities away from. And there's only so much time, there's only so much money that you can throw into a situation. This is something that LeBron and athletes out there need to understand. There's only so much money that you can throw into a situation to make it better. All right, I don't care how much time that you spend with a charity. All right, I just don't. I don't care how much time that you put into building a playground or any of that other stuff that invokes publicity. I don't care. All right, I care about the Black Knights. I want to seek out the players in the NBA that are actually out there going around making a difference in their community as the music begins to cut me off. Those are the people that I care about. I want to seek out the information about these players. And I know that there's going to be people that defend LeBron in this video. Okay, fine. All right, that's fine. But I feel as though that there's just too much political nonsense going on in sports. And LeBron is one of the biggest perpetuators of this stuff. He's peddling this right in front of your face. By putting on their shoes, he's peddling that. We didn't see Kobe do this. We didn't see Kobe. We being oppressed. So let me come out with one black sleeve, one white sleeve. We didn't see that from Kobe. And don't you know what? That makes me respect him even more as a player because he respected the game. And I feel as though that LeBron, by wearing these shoes and invoking this equality stuff, which is like, I'm sitting over here like, why is LeBron playing the victim in 2017 when he's clearly not? All right, and if you don't catch it, that's on you. The video's about to be over. All right, if you can't see that, I can't say I can't show you that. I'm just saying that it's right there, right in front of you. But it's the WC. The music's about to cut me off. Like I said, Kobe gets both of his numbers retired. Let me know how you guys feel about Kobe and where he stands all time. And where do you think LeBron will be in that conversation when he's done? And until next time, folks, peace out.